Yeah, I think having a basic understanding, at least, of conflict psychology is really useful as a mediator, because it helps me to understand what's going on a psychological level, and then to adapt my tactics and my advice to the parties accordingly. Um, I'll give you a simple example. I think that what most parties really want in mediation is to persuade the other side to engage in a rational risk analysis, um, and then to meet them at a place that reflects the outcome of that analysis. The problem with conflict is that the more our narrative is challenged, the more fiercely and crucially unthinkingly we'll defend that narrative. So when our version of events is attacked, what happens is that we experience a threat to our self-esteem. Our amygdala floods our body with stress hormones. We go into fight-flight mode, and that's great for running away from the saber-toothed tiger. But unfortunately, what it does is it suppresses our capacity to reason logically. And so the chances of us engaging in a rational negotiation are more limited. Now, by contrast, if we're listened to, we feel validated, we feel less defensive, and we're then more willing to question our own version of events, and crucially, whether that version of events is realistic. So we're much more likely then to do a sensible deal. And so for that reason, it's really important for the mediator to listen in a mediation. In fact, that's one of our main roles. But listening is even more profound and effective if it's done by the parties in a way that demonstrates to the other that they're listening to each other. Now, the important thing to say is that that doesn't mean agreeing or accepting what the other side is saying, but it does mean making it clear to them that you recognise that their narrative is important to them and valid to them. And if you do that, you're more likely to trigger a shift in their mindset conducive to doing a sensible deal at the end of the day.